Oh, it's wild leek season, peak wild leek season, and I had a number of requests for dips. So I made two different versions for you, fresh ramp dip and caramelized ramp dip. So the fresh one we're gonna see first, and that's for if you like garlic breath. If you really want that fresh taste of ramps and you want a dip that has a bright green color. And there's other recipes online for this. Most of them, they just buzz ramps with some cream cheese and a food processor. And if you do that, it'll be okay. It'll taste like ramps, but at the end of the day, it can kind of end up tasting like a mouthful of wild leeks and not much else. So first we take a bunch of ramps and we cook them down. And then we're going to start with a base. I have cream cheese here. You can use goat cheese too, is a fantastic version. Goat cheese works just as well as cream cheese. And we're just going to blend some of the ramp leaves that were uncooked into the cheese mixture. And then when that's done, we're going to mix in a little bit of mayo and sour cream, both of them. You can do that in the food processor too, that's fine. And then that is the secret right there, is some fresh dill. You could use a little bit of mint too, but then we're going to add lemon zest, fresh lemon juice, and I'm going to add a roasted jalapeno. That is optional, and it will make it quite spicy, especially if you leave the seeds in. Then when all of that is mixed up, and I can't stress how important the dill is here. It really adds another level when that's cooled. When the ramps that we cooked are cooled down, we're going to fold those in. So now that gives us a creamy green ramp dip that tastes great, and then it has texture of fresh cooked ramp leaves, which are nice and sweet and will not make it any more hot garlic-wise. I have a little bit of Parmesan. That's kind of optional. A little bit of extra mayo if you want to adjust the texture, if you want it spreadable. And just taste and season, taste and season. Okay, caramelized ramp dip. This is for if you have people in your family that can't take raw garlic, or you maybe want to serve it at something where you don't want garlic breath, or if you just want to eat a ton of caramelized ramp leaves. And you can use the bulbs here too. I use the bulbs. You can use just leaves. So this is only cooked ramps, and we're just going to cook these down until all of the water is out, till they're really nice and dry and they're starting to almost brown. And I mean, that should take at least like 15 to 20 minutes on medium heat. And that's what they should look like sticky, really cooked down, really nice and sweet. And then just basically the same method here. A little mayo, a little sour cream, and you can do this in a food processor, or I wanted to show people you can just do it with a fork and then beat it with a whisk. Cream cheese is kind of notorious for not wanting to be pureed unless it's in a food processor. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Just mix that up. Then we take all of our caramelized ramps, and then we're going to season it. And now we season, taste and season, taste and season. Same formula as the other one. A little lemon zest, a little lemon juice. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne to make it a little spicy. And just mix it until everything is really well incorporated. This stuff is so good. So there you go. Two different ways to make ramp dip. A fresh ramp dip that's going to be a little bit hot and spicy with that fresh taste of wild leeks, and then a caramelized one that's going to be more sweet, kind of like caramelized onion dip. The full recipe is on my website. There's a link at the top of the video description for that. Thanks for watching. And if you make it, let me know which one you prefer, because you should try both of them.